I liked building the cars.
Did you?
Yeah, it was a pain because our car would not start. Like, the battery would not start, and so we took it out and put it in, and then it, like, would sit there and it'd go and it'd jump, and then it'd stop, and then it'd jump, and then it'd stop. But they were fun, and we lost.
Hannah is talking about one of the activities she's taken part in as part of the ASTEM program.
The battery, the things with the batteries in, right? Okay.
Here, then plus that goes on that side. Okay.
Building cars is just one of the fun exercises these young ladies do as part of the ASTEM program. ASTEM stands for Aviation, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, fields that are traditionally dominated by men. This program is started by Amber Beck, who's the executive director of a nonprofit organization called Children First CEO Kansas. Amber started a degree in industrial engineering. However, she felt she couldn't overcome the obstacles and graduated with a marketing degree instead. Yet she continued to believe that there was a need to encourage other females to pursue careers in math and science-related fields.
You have to test into it, so it's hard. Like, you don't just research it. It's all subjects.
These girls range in age from 9 to 17 and come from different schools from all across Wichita, Derby, and Andover. These exercises are so fun, most of these girls don't even realize they're learning.
After we built them, we did a race, and my group won the race.
Mark, it's set, go!
Yeah, go.
Each of these young women is assigned to an adult mentor who already works in a math or science-related field to help them.
Who is a woman that you admire?
Well, I would say it's like my mentor because she helps me with problems I have in school.
What have you learned from her?
I learned that it's like all right to mess up sometimes and you can like fix it.
Even when you're building rockets.
3, 2, 1.
I think it's a great opportunity for young girls to get interested in STEM careers. I know a lot of times women may think, or young girls may think, that those are careers that are primarily focused for the male species, and so I think it's a great opportunity to get exposure to those careers and get guidance on how they can succeed in the future in those areas. So it's a great opportunity to really kind of push science on the young girls, and I think that's something that the girls don't understand in school, how to apply science. A lot of times it's, oh, there's a test tube, so it's showing the application to really generate that interest.
And it definitely does. Watching these rockets launch was a major highlight.
2, 1.
Crystal King says she's always liked math, but this program has definitely changed her mind when it comes to other areas.
Yeah, it made me like science more.
If you're scared of math and science because you think it's too hard because people tell you it's too hard, it's not too hard. You just have to work harder.
Look, twisted over. They're not all going the same way.
Right,
that one flipped
your
over.
bowls and your blades here are facing, so this one's trying to catch wind. Oh, I guess these ones are right.
Yeah, I think that one got flipped around by accident.
We're trying to do a lot of creativity activities and teamwork. And, you know, if they end up not going into math and science, they'll know how to interact with people who like math and science, because sometimes we can be an interesting bunch. So this 6.5-foot beauty here is the rocket that myself and some other students at Wichita State designed and launched this year. We launched it about 3 weeks ago.
Camille Moore is a junior majoring in aerospace engineering at Wichita State University.
I do like to count girls in all my classes. Typically it's about 10%. Or if you get a class of 60, there might be 10 girls. Ready?
Any hope it drags about 40 decibels.
Yeah, I think you guys are
A little bit draggy.
You're too big because you're so far up, or so far low here, right?
Oh, it drags.
The wind ends right here. Sorry.
Despite all her school obligations and her heavy workload, she still finds time to teach these young ladies to use math and science to build things like windmills that could be used to generate electricity. Camille even brings a computer program that helps measure the output each of the turbines generates.
So you need that so that it'll catch the air and move its way around.
How about we have a little aluminum foil piece that like curves out a little bit like this?
I think it's really important, one, for there to be more engineers and more people in science and math, because that's something where our country's lagging in a lot. And it's always better to get more women into it, I think, because we are the minority.
She says she realizes that not everyone in the program is going to go into a STEM career.
But I hope they have an appreciation for people who do pursue that career.
I hope they have the confidence and the skill set to go to college and do well and to choose those careers and really start standing out in their communities in the future.
This program does more than just teach these young women about math and science. It gives them a look at how they can use those skills once they grow up.
I like all the different opportunities it shows to get different careers that like no one ever hears of or you don't see in the normal applications.
The most surprising thing is how many jobs there are for different women in the entire world. Like there's many working with food and working on planes and a bunch of other ones.
The girls in this program have also gotten the opportunity to experience a flight simulator and tour major companies like Airbus and Cargill.
At Cargill, I learned about food science and how much they have to go through to get like food ready and processed and put in like, they have to test it and see how long it can last and like those storage things at the stores. Also at Airbus, I learned about planes, like how to design them, how long it takes, the designing, building, planning, all the creating and everything.
This program has even given Hannah a new life goal.
I wanted to be a veterinarian for the longest time because I love working with animals. And it always made me happy to see them healthy. And now I want to be an animal behaviorist because I like interior designing and I could design the habitats.
Even though most of these girls are too young to work yet, thanks to this program, they've already had the experience of going through a job interview.
It was kind of nerve-wracking because there were 2 questions we knew we were going to ask and then 1 question that was completely random.
Crystal's mother, Rosemarie, says she saw a big change in her daughter after going through the interview.
I think once when she did that interview, now that is the time for her to go out and to become and say, I can do anything.
Crystal's mother says she's become a huge advocate for A-STEM.
Tell me a little bit about Crystal. How have you seen her change while she's been in this program?
Well, first of all, Crystal was very shy. She was very not as spoken. But now since she's came here, she has been more outspoken and very excited. And I saw a change in her instantly.
Yeah, we're like going to put it like this and then keep it to the edge and the lumen fold.
What changes have you seen in some of these young girls over that time?
It's amazing how much they've opened up and become more outspoken, more outgoing, and more confident in themselves.
So what would you say, what if there's a girl out there that's thinking about joining this club that hasn't done it yet? What would you say to encourage her? What's she going to learn from this?
It's a really cool program and it just shows you how to be a grown-up. It helps you. It's not boring. You make new friends and it's just a fun all-around activity.
2